Why so quiet? That was childish. That wasn't even called for. Rush Hour 4 is back in the conversation, with pitches circulating at various studios in hopes of getting the project off the ground. This next chapter in the iconic action comedy series starring Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan could also mark the return of Brett Ratner, the director behind the first three films, a move already stirring up controversy. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Lionsgate executives held a meeting in July 2024 to discuss the film's potential. While franchises like John Wick continue to thrive with new installments, Rush Hour 4 is hitting a major roadblock: Ratner's involvement. Sources familiar with the pitch confirmed that Ratner was part of the conversation. Significant, considering the allegations made against him. Back in 2017, Ratner was accused of sexual misconduct. He denied the claims and was never officially charged, but the fallout led to him being dropped by his agency and essentially blacklisted in Hollywood. Due to the controversy, Warner Brothers allowed Rush Hour 4 to be licensed elsewhere. However, major studios like Paramount and Sony Troy reportedly passed on the project upon learning Ratner was attached. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, Ratner was a huge name in the industry. Rush Hour launched a blockbuster trilogy that earned over $500 million domestically. But after multiple women, including Natasha Henstridge and Olivia Munn, came forward with allegations, studios stopped working with him. As of now, Seturi Rush Hour 4 still needs a home and a distribution deal. New partners wouldn't own rights to the previous films, but they'd still benefit from a massively popular franchise, with Warner Brothers earning a licensing fee. Both Tucker and Chan have shown interest in reuniting, but nothing is official yet. In 2019, they posted a photo together that nearly broke the internet, teasing a possible reunion, only for Chan's management to shut down the rumors shortly after. In late 2022, Jackie Chan reignited excitement by confirming that Rush Hour 4 was indeed in the works, saying, "We're talking about Rush Hour 4 right now." So while nothing is set in stone, the wheels are definitely turning. In an exclusive interview with Queer, producer Arthur Sarkisian opened up about the film's development, his approach to storytelling, and his hopes of finally bringing Rush Hour 4 to life. Reflecting on another action project, The Protégé, Sarkisian talked about how the concept came together. He discussed a conversation with a business partner in China about a female assassin character. He brought the idea back to the States, handed it to writer Richard Wenk, and got director Martin Campbell involved. Sarkisian has known Campbell for over 35 years and had previously collaborated with him on The Foreigner. He felt Campbell was the right choice due to his style, more grounded, practical, and character-focused. He loved giving Maggie Q a chance to shine, noting her minor role in Rush Hour 2. The Protégé prioritized practical stunt work over CGI, which Sarkisian appreciated. He explained his fatigue with over-the-top effects, saying he prefers action that feels real and immersive. According to him, there's no emotional investment when a character can yank a car across a bridge. That kind of spectacle takes viewers out of the moment. That grounded approach is what Sarkisian values in Campbell's work: hand-to-hand combat, character-driven narratives, and a throwback to the 70s action vibe. But even with that nostalgic feel, it still feels fresh because of the storytelling. Having creative outlets like The Protégé during chaotic times is something Sarkisian deeply values. He expressed how lucky he feels to concentrate on what he loves and zone in on it completely. That same passion extends to Rush Hour 4. Sarkisian understands the demand and remains hopeful. He expressed his desire to give fans at least one more installment, saying there are more stories to tell with these characters. Right now, that's where his focus lies, delivering something that fans deserve. Here's a little twist. Someone's going to die here tonight. Looking back on his career, Sarkisian emphasized that story is everything. According to him, the true star of any movie is the screenplay. No matter how big the actor, if it's not on the page, it won't show up on screen. Special effects and explosions aren't enough. What matters is emotional connection. It's not just about genre for him, be it horror, action, or romance. It's about passion and connection. That's what drove him to produce everything from While You Were Sleeping to high-stakes action thrillers. When he heard the pitch for While You Were Sleeping, he felt an emotional pull. It had a gentle passion that made him want to see it made. So he financed the script and brought it to Disney. That same gut feeling, that creative spark, is what drives his interest in Rush Hour 4. Despite the challenges, Sarkisian remains optimistic. The chemistry between Tucker and Chanag still works. Audiences are ready for another ride. It's just about getting the pieces in place and finding the right home. A potential Rush Hour 4 could take Carter and Lee on their most dangerous mission yet, thrusting them into a global conspiracy. The film could open with Lee being framed for an international crime, forcing Carter to go rogue in an attempt to clear his partner's name. This would give Carter a moment to shine, not just as the comedic relief, but as someone who's learned from years working alongside Lee. Their chemistry would drive the action, as they navigate a tangled web of deceit, assassins, secret agencies, and a shadowy villain. The story could span multiple countries, delivering exotic locations and high-octane set pieces. Think Tokyo Tech espionage or a wild chase through Rio's streets. Lee, ever disciplined and precise, would work to keep them alive, while Carter fumbles through with energy and unpredictability. Bringing back Isabella could add an emotional element, especially if she holds vital intelligence. And of course, George should return, maybe as an overconfident rookie agent, bringing even more chaos to the dynamic duo's mission. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.